Hi, my name is Heather, and welcome to another episode of Cover to Cover Canva Edition, my series where I share my process with you creating a children's book using Canva elements. I'll include my copyright reminder here. And remember, this isn't a tutorial, it's just sharing my process with you. So if you'd like more step-by-step instructions, then check out the videos that I'll link in the description. I have my project pulled up here and I'm ready to do the next 2 pages. Remember last week we did the tortoise and Titan. So we still have the tortoise here. And this says, Titan thought for a moment, his paw tapping on the ground. My heart says I miss the squeak and the fun. It's not just a toy, it's my friend. And then the tortoise responds, follow your heart. The next page has Titan following Tilly's advice, and he's retracing his steps and going through the house and the backyard and the living room. So for the first page that has Titan talking and Tilly talking, I do want it to be a little bit different than what we had before, which was a full spread of them talking to each other. And then this is just a single page with Titan and Tilly like that. For this one, I think I'll do a bubble of Titan talking and then a bubble of Tilly talking just to kind of mix it up a little bit. And that way, then the next page, we can have a full image on that page. For this one, I think I'm going to take the text and left align it, and I will move it over so we can have Titan over here. And then for the Tilly text, I'll left align it and put it here, and then we can have Tilly over here. I think that'll be cute. We'll see. And for this one, Titan is thinking, so I think we can finally use an image of him from the front. We've been using like all images of him from the side, so I would really like to do one from the front. This might be a good one, but I think I don't want his tongue out because if he's thinking, I feel like his mouth would be like closed. So let's see if we can take the tongue out. I'm going to paste him here, and I think I'm going to flip him so he's facing to the text. And I'm just going to cover up the tongue and the open part of the mouth. I'm just going to cover that all up with a shape. So let's just start with a circle. And I'll make it into an oval. I'll make it the same color as his fur down here. I do want his mouth closed, so I'm going to need this part right here to be the same color as his fur. So I'm just going to see if I can find some nice triangle elements. I don't want an exact triangle because I want it to be a little more organic. See how this one is curves? Maybe like a fang shape. This is pretty much perfect. I'm going to change the color to the fur color, size this, and fill in those empty spots. I just have to fill in this last little part right here, so I'm going to search for a curve shape. Now that I have Titan's mouth closed, I'm going to go to Position and Layers, and then I'm just going to grab Titan plus all those shapes I used, and I'm going to do Group. That way I don't accidentally move it around and get the elements all out of place. For Tilly, I'm just going to copy the Tilly that I have right here, and in the Layers panel, I can go over here and grab all the pieces of her. And I'll group those together. And I'm just going to copy and paste. Let's go ahead and change the background color to the sky color of the other page. And then I'm going to go to Uploads, and I'm going to grab some of my blob frames that I have here, because since we're framing these elements that are grouped together, the only way we can really do that is if we use a cutout frame to place over it. And I do have these for sale on my website, which I'll link in the description. I'll grab this one, and I'm going to make the color white. And I'll give one to Tilly. And I'm just going to rotate this so it looks a little bit different than Titan's. And as you can see, they do overlap here, so I'm just going to crop them down. And then I just need to fill in these other two spots with a square. I think I like that. Let me know what you think in the comments. And for this next page, I want to have Titan searching in some kind of different environment. It does mention the living room, so let's go ahead and use that one. We do have the living room up here when Titan wakes up in the morning and then he runs through the living room. So let's copy this and paste. It is very zoomed out though, so I think I want to zoom it in some more. I would like to be able to have some room for this text to be here and just have more of a plain background behind it. So let's try moving these windows down. I'm going to just duplicate this background layer and I'm going to put the new one right in the exact same spot. And I'm going to crop it so that all I have in this top one is the windows, see? And then I'll just move it down. So see how the one I have on top is just the top of the windows? So I'm basically just going to end the windows a little early. And then I'll have the background right behind it. So this is the new piece that goes right on top. And now we can actually fit the text here. Now we want an image of Titan with his little head down looking, and I think I'll probably have him looking under the couch. We did that for this page, so I'm going to copy it and I'll just paste it down here. I do want Titan to be facing the couch, but one thing you can't do in Canva is flip an entire group of elements horizontally or vertically. And this is made up of a bunch of little teeny tiny shapes. So I'm going to copy it and I'm going to create a new page by clicking Add Page. And then I'm going to paste it in. And I'll make it bigger just so that it's the highest quality it can be. And then I'm going to click Share and Download. And I'm going to do a transparent PNG. And I'm only going to do the current page. And I'll click Download. Now I can go to Uploads and upload that new file. And now we can grab this new image here and we can flip it. I'm just going to try to position things a little better so he looks a little more like he's looking under the couch. I do think that in this layout, his head really gets lost because everything around him is kind of dark and his head is dark. And so you really don't see the silhouette of his head very well. So I'm going to move him over like this. So that way the silhouette of his head is against the bright yellow of the couch. And then you can really see his head there. I think that's pretty good. He definitely looks to me like he's retracing his steps because he's kind of like sniffing around. Let's just give him a shadow so that you can tell he is on the ground. So I'm just going to go up here and search for shadow. I'll grab this one and I'm going to make it bigger. And I'll put it right underneath him. I'm going to move it underneath Titan. And I'll bring the transparency down a bit. And then let's also do another one since his little head is sticking out, and we can have it like right here where his head is. I think I like that. Let's go ahead and preview it in Simplebooklet. Here are the two pages we just did. I think they look pretty good. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is there anything that you would have done differently? Let me know. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Or as always, you can email me at heather@heathercash.com. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe so I know to make more videos like this. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.